Okay, I just finished watching President Biden's speech he just gave in Israel, filled with anecdotes, things that he's already said already and recently. Most certainly didn't strike me as in essence, a vote of confidence in regards to the health of Biden at this point in time. He really didn't look well. Most certainly looked tired. Again, to be honest, who can blame the guy? His age, transcontinental flight, then having to get up and have meetings and give a speech. There's a point in time when, age catches up with you, whether you like it or not. I mean, Tom Brady's not playing football anymore. It caught up with him. Neither here nor there. We are perilously close to another major war. And again, many of the things, and we've discussed this, that we've watched transpire since this terrorist attack happened. First and foremost, it should have seen it coming. Something had to be coming. This is the problem. This is where we had the intelligence failures, which it's difficult for me to get my arms around. The fact that you would expect some sort of disturbance, disruption in regards to the various different peace overtures that are being made within that region, in particular, Israel and Saudi Arabia. Again, guard was left down for whatever reason. I don't know. Then again, what we saw happen yesterday to the hospital. And first and foremost, the first reaction was the Israelis shot a missile at a hospital. Now, first and foremost, we know that they would never do that intentionally. That there's no point in it. There's no strategic reason for doing it. There could be the sense that it was a misfire. I could get that, that I can understand that. But now they're putting out what they're saying is proof that it didn't come from them. It was a misfire. I was either Hamas, Muslim Brotherhood, whatever it may be. Then they've also put out recordings of supposedly people on tape, basically claiming responsibility, saying, "Yeah, we screwed up. It was a misfire." Again, do I know 100% for sure? No, but let's play along here. It makes sense. It had the desired effect, did it not? I mean, we had to evacuate non-essential personnel from our embassy in Lebanon. You're watching riots taking place all over the Arab world, Muslim world, Turkey as well. Again, you want to stir up discontent. Blowing up a hospital with women and children in it most certainly is a way to do that. And you're going to find it a very difficult time trying to convince the media outlets within these countries otherwise. Not to mention you've got the leadership from these countries as well running for the hills. They want no part of this as well. Again, all the meetings canceled with Biden, basically across the board. Not going to show up because of this. So it's at this point in time, how do you extricate yourself from this situation and pull things back? I don't know. I got a sinking suspicion you're not going to see any sort of ground offensive into Gaza. I don't think the Israelis are going to do that. They've pulled back some of their civilians that are close to Lebanon because some of the shelling that's been taking place from Hezbollah. Iran just put out an ominous, they're saying, warning in regards to basically Israel's time is up. I don't know what that means, but I think that the only thing that you can do right now, based upon what your enemy is willing to do, is pull back to some degree in regards to it. Again, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to use strategy here, people, to some degree. You go in there and you full ground offensive at this point in time. Obviously, they've knocked down some of the areas, close to the border. Again, you're basically signing yourself up for more false flag type of operations. Obviously, you've got a group here, a terrorist group here that has no qualms whatsoever, killing their own people. Makes it difficult, does it not? Makes it difficult, especially in regards to how the media goes about operating and the pictures that are on TV. This to me almost seems like you got to up the covert operations, targeted assassinations, and do what needs to be done. And again, strengthen your own border. Strengthen your own border. It's just that simple. You can't allow this, these types of incursions to happen. And if, that means you're going to have to, basically cut off access to Israel from the Gaza Strip, so be it. So be it. I mean, you're going to have to do these things. I don't see, again, missiles are going to fire. You want to take out the spots where the missiles are. Basically, Hamas, basically said, hey, listen, you're going to come in here. This is what we're going to do. And Israel's not stupid. They know how it's going to play on the Arab street. They know exactly how it's going to play. And all of these neighboring countries know exactly how it's going to play. And they're looking to stir things up, create another, intifada type of a situation. Maybe a strategic rethink when it comes to this at this point in time. Again, willing to do things like this. What do you do? What do you do? Again, we can take a look at, oil. Price of oil spiked today as well. There's been some calls for Arab nations to put an embargo on Israel when it comes to oil. And obviously there's other places where they can get it, United States being one. But when things spiral out of control, it can get ugly fast. They get ugly fast. I remind everybody, a barrel of oil back in 1970 was $3 a barrel. When the embargo was put into place, it went to $12 a barrel. Now, it doesn't seem like much in the here and now, but it is when the percentage, okay? I mean, you're quadrupling the price of a barrel of oil. It's out there right now. Oil goes to $150 a barrel. That's going to be difficult. It really is. So, and again, like I said, you've got Iran that is just sitting there waging this proxy war, if you will, in many respects and similar ways, I guess. Not similar, but different, but same. The proxy war that, in essence, we are waging against Russia right now in the Ukraine. And I'm going to make some comparisons here that are going to be somewhat uncomfortable. In the same way where the Iranians are not willing to negotiate when it comes for the right to Israel to exist, the same way we're saying we're not going to negotiate with Russia and Putin. Again, not willing to negotiate, that doesn't leave you much room for anything else except more death and destruction. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.